I think it's a gem. No one would expect a campus that looks like a ship in Penang.
Well, my first impression is, wow, what an iconic building. Like, how could you not miss the incredible shape?
Honestly, I come from KL, so when I stepped foot into this beautiful campus, I was just blown away. I didn't know that there's such a big, gigantic Titanic just in Penang itself.
Well, I'm actually quite impressed with the scale of the building itself and the design. Possibly one of the most impressive in Penang, if not in the whole of Malaysia.
You know, this area is a new area. It's being developed. And the good thing is because this university, this campus is also part of the whole bigger plan, which will include industries as well.
All aboard! The call of the ocean is indeed strong on board the ship Campus Penang. However, the edge of the horizon is not the destination of this ship. Strategically located inside One Auto Hub in Batu Kawan Industrial Park, Penang, this most iconic cruise and nautical themed building will definitely catch all eyes passing through the area. First of all, to start off our conversation today, maybe you'd like to share with us where does Malaysia currently stand within the logistics industry?
Alright, Malaysia, let's talk about in terms of logistics performance index. Under the World Bank survey, logistics performance index, Singapore is number 1.
Right.
Well, Malaysia, recently we jumped 15 places from 41 position in the world to 26 in the world. In terms of logistics, it means everything to do with the movement of goods from manufacturer, raw material to manufacturer to final consumer. The ship campus is built inside Batu Kawan Industrial Park. So this is a very unusual move. Normally, people would not build a campus, institutions in the most expensive land. All right. So we normally you will see a lot of campuses usually in the jungle area. They clear the jungle. They want to have a new development. So back in 2015, I was seated in the room when the Ministry of Higher Education did the announcement about Malaysia Education Blueprint. So then they were telling the industry and institution must be together. It's where the ship campus was conceptualized and it was built inside the industrial park.
The ship campus at Peninsula College Penang began construction in 2017 and was officially launched on May 24, 2022. The 5-acre campus is strategically located on the southern part of Batu Kawan and it's part of PKT's One Auto Hub project. Cleverly designed to resemble a ship sailing on wavy oceans, the campus includes a cluster of 9-story buildings and 4 blocks of 8-story hostels accommodating up to 4,000 students.
Most of the time, we always think of Kuala Lumpur as the place to go. But I've been very pleasantly surprised about the level of commercial activity and entrepreneurship in Penang, and I think the ship campus is one of the focal points.
I've never actually found colleges or universities like this. Here is quite different because the lifestyle, the way we learn is quite different. We are very engageable with everybody and it's very fun here.
And I just like how the buildings and the facilities are. It's very complete and it seems like a little city in here.
But more importantly than that, I think the facilities are the ones that actually caught my eye with the meeting rooms and the way the events are managed, and also the space that's available that's open to a variety of people, not just students but also to startup founders, makers. So yeah, I'm actually very impressed with the whole setup.
Let's talk about the ship building because it's a very interesting building and I'm sure that the idea came from you. Where did that inspiration to build the ship
campus,
where did it come from?
Actually originally it started, we came up with concept warehouse because of the fact that Malaysia, we don't want it to be, we are always not world-class standard. We wanted to change the landscape of Malaysian logistics industry, moving towards a world-class standard. So when PKT went into warehousing business, it started in Shah Alam first. So we came up with 3 concept warehouse: the ship, the wave, and the lighthouse. So we were talking to the state government for the purchase of land and near to the port and whatnot. And we participated in these corridors and labs. and we presented our case study. They like it.
We are established based on two fundamental philosophy. We are industrial driven and we are industrial relevant. Industrial driven, what I say is the programs, all the programs that we implement over here are actually based on the government blueprint, what the industry needs. So basically we run programs which has been endorsed and recommended by them to make sure our graduates are employable. The second one, when I say it's industrial relevant, what I meant by that is if you look at reports from Kanzana, if you look at reports from JobStreet, from Malaysian Employers Federation, everybody is clamoring for industries. I need the soft skills. That is why we have programs like Penang Solar Vantage, and one of our signature strategy is actually the Jom Pekerja Sambil Belajar.
The SHIP campus aims to bridge the gap between academia and industry. Anchored on the SHIP itself, Peninsula College Malaysia provides a wide range of programs in the arts and technology with a vision to mold highly employable and industry-ready graduates.
So JBSP was created where the student, while they are studying in this campus, they can work with any industry as part-time.
Right.
Based on because when you study degree, your schedule is not the whole day. So you have like morning you are free, afternoon you have classes. So when you are free, you are in the industry working, earning money.
It is during their free timetable that they can enroll into the program to work in the warehouse, to work in the business entity. The objective is enable them to learn the ropes, learn the hard knocks, going the actual things what is happening.
So it's also earn as you learn, okay? And it's a TVET education. It's fantastic here. So the student here are already ready to be employed and ready to work. You don't even need to train them for 6 months before working over here. So straight away, when you employ them, they actually can settle down already because during the full 4 years while they are studying here, they're already working with the industry.
That is why when they graduate, when they move out to become supervisors, assistant managers and so on, they know that what is it like at the ground level.
Right.
You know, so they are already, I would say that 2 years ahead of people in the working career.
Set up a campus inside industry, we need to have program. We cannot say we just automatically the student will be relevant to the industry. You can't do it.
Yeah.
So we have collaboration.
And coming for the industrial collaboration, we approach in a very holistic manner. I have what we call VIPs. It's not very important person, but value industrial partner. So this is where we connect with industries, multinationals.
We actually invite all the industry to meet us and give us their comment. What's the problem they are facing in this area? What type of courses they want? So then we put them into our industrial industrial advisory panels where they will give advice to us and tell us what courses we should launch.
Then I have another level which I call the industrial advisory panel. So this consists of people like from FMM, from MIDA, Invest Penang, Kia Malaysia, Penang Port, all the CEOs and many others. We have about 10 or 11 of them. The CEOs are sitting on our advisory board. They will advise us on the trends, what are the changes in industries.
And that's how we came up with our IT subject, AI subject, security, and then what do you call that? AI and robotic subjects as well. So because of that feedback from the industry, we dare to launch these courses, and we know that they will be the industrial partner to give us the comment.
I have another level which I call Program Advisory Committee. So these are the professionals, engineers and industry people who knows the ropes and the actual happening in that. So they will contribute to the curriculum. And the most recent one I get on board is what we call industrial fellows. These are people, I have people from CFOs, from a public listed company.
I always say that talent is the real competitive advantage of companies, right? It's not technology, it's not infrastructure, it's people. And I do believe that building these partnerships between the industry and the academy is crucial to develop the right talent, the talent that companies actually need.
So obviously this collaboration, that synergy between the college and also industry partners is very important, right? So what are some of the things that, as an industry partner, what are some of the things that you bring to the table when we're talking about building that talent?
Yes, no, that is definitely important, right? Because we as industry leaders, right, we are normally following up on the trends, right, based on the rapid changing business environment, right, on what is needed, right? And bringing those ideas to the academy creates the right environment, right? Because you need to bring that, right? Somehow, if you are just in the academic, circle, right, you may lose that sensibility, right, of what is changing in the industry, right? And enabling, right, and facilitating these collaboration opportunities is key.
What is your opinion about the campus in industry model and also the Jom Bekerja Sambil Belajar program that is pioneered by PKT Logistics Group and something that they've been running on campus at the Peninsula College at the SHIP campus in Batu Kawan?
Our new government now, one of the important element is to bringing the industry to the campus. So this is one of the programs that I think tailored to what the government policy.
Right, just with the fact that we have an open channel to come and bring the ideas, ask for tailor-made solutions, right? Because every industry is particular and is different, right? It is really hard that a single program can accommodate the needs of every and each industry. But here, right, you have that flexibility. Penn Skills, for instance, is always open to come up with tailor-made solutions. And for me, that's extremely valuable.
We can see that here, technology change is very fast. Education is depend on their curriculum. Sometimes curriculum is absolute. But now, by the time we are having a very good collaboration with industry, we know that what are the kind of content need to be filled to the students.
Peninsula College has been doing it really well. Right? First, because the college itself, is in the middle of an industrial area, right? So it's intended to be close to the industry by nature, by design, right? The students even have the opportunity to have practical activities in the PKT environment, which is a real environment, right? So they're not just studying every day and following the curriculum, they're also having real world experience. The college is doing also a really good job exposing those talents to the industry leaders because facilitates different activities and get together and sharing activities to expose the talent, right, to leaders. And for me, right, that's first giving them the networking, exposing them to the leaders and how the real business environment is, and also is giving the companies the opportunity to see what is the potential.
I would like to thanks to the PKT Logistics for having a new and very brilliant idea of having on-job training. This is actually one of the, we call under the IOC industry on campus or industry education model can be become in, what can say here is one center to develop or polish the students' skill, their knowledge and also their attributes.
Actually, I feel very fortunate that I'm given this opportunity, as I find it provides me a valuable balance between theoretical knowledge and practical experience. It allows me to use what I have learned in the classroom and apply it in the real world experience. So it also helps to boost my confidence in tackling real life challenges as well. While working and studying, it also helps me to know how to manage my finances as well. So it actually helps me a lot on both professional and individual growth. I feel that having worked as a GPSP student before, it will give me a significant advantage since I will have the knowledge and practical experience needed for an employer. I feel like I would be an ideal candidate since I am a firm believer that nowadays employers are looking for someone who has knowledge and experience to perform out the task given. So thanks to GPSP, I feel like I can start contributing results since day one.
And I actually chit-chat with one of the students. He's studying logistics, and on their free time when they have no classes, they actually go to the warehouse where people are literally running the business and working. They can actually go in there and participate as a worker. So I was just very, very shocked, like how, you know, if a student can have your work and also have classes all in one place, that's pretty amazing.
I think it actually opens up the students to a wider opportunity than what they could do, and with the hands-on experience and them calling the experts for the talks, I think it would prepare the students much better for the real world.
What do this college have doesn't have at another college, because they offer JBSB, Jom Bekerja Sambil Belajar, to students, and then from there we can gain many experiences and then more connection with other people.
Aside from bringing high-quality education to Penang, the SHIP campus will also serve the startup and SME community in Batu Kawan through its Entrepreneur Growth Hub. The Entrepreneur Growth Hub is a startup incubator that aims to foster the growth of SMEs in Penang.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, very good. So tell us, where are we right now?
Actually, we are in a PKT Logistic Warehouse. This is known as 12 Wave.
Okay, why is it called 12 Wave?
In Shah Alam, in our HQ, we have the ship, the building called ship. We have a lighthouse and we got 8 Wave. This one in Penang, we have the ship and 12 waves. So it known as 12 waves because of every wave is a warehouse by itself.
I see. So there's a total of 12 warehouses here.
Yes, that's right.
Right. So the one that we are in right now is
Wave 3.
Wave 3. And how big is Wave 3? Are they all the same sizes?
Yes, yes. Everything is same sizes. It's around 53,000 square feet each wave. And the whole entire 12 waves is around 600,000 plus
Right,
square
so
feet.
the one here in Penang, in Batu Kawan, is much bigger than the one in Shah Alam.
Yes, of course.
Right. Okay, so Mr. Tashna, right now we are in warehouse 6.
Yes.
And we see some staff working in a warehouse right now. I understand they are a part of the Anak Belajar Ibu Bekerja program. So perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what the essence of the program is about.
So this is known as ABIC program. It's one of the high impact CSR program by PKT.
Right.
And how it works is basically the objective of this program is we give opportunity for those housewives who are staying near to surrounding area of the facility of a warehouse, right? And basically, how it works is they come to work around 8:30. After finishing sending their kids to schools, they come over from 8:30 to 12:30. They work, and then after 12:30 they go back, finish up all the routine of the work.
So while their kids are in school in the morning, they come here and work.
Right. So if let's say they got a work to do in the morning, so the whole morning they'll work at home, and then they come and join us at 1:30 to 5:30 in the evening. Right. So it's like a two shift pattern. And once finished 5:30 they go back home. right? So this is how the whole program works. And these are the people who are staying surrounding near to our facility.
This majestic campus also features an entrepreneur space, a gym, retail and dining precincts, and a whole host of other facilities.
Over the years, manufacturing have changed already. Like over here in Batu Kawan Industrial Park, we don't have heavy chemical, heavy industry. They are all microchips. So when you talk about microchips, it's light industry, it's assembly, stamping and all these things. So you shouldn't think that accommodation should not be there, institutions should not be there because students are moving around that industrial park.
I think most people don't realize that the environment of the college has a huge impact on your studies, and the thing I was most impressed about was the student lounge in the, how do I say, like they have one student lounge in every floor, so you can just go there, do your assignments. If you want to cook, you can cook there, you can do everything there practically, and you can have theater nights because there's a huge TV and it's hooked with Netflix, everything, basically anything you want.
There's so many actually. There's karaoke rooms, there's pool tables, and the architecture is very beautiful. So, and also the view from my hostel is the ocean view, so it's very beautiful. Yeah, I like it here.
With a cost of more than 160 million ringgit to build, the SHIP campus combines an eco-friendly building with a dynamic blend of technology and innovation to enable professional learning.
You know, every year we have double intake, we have 2 classes, we cannot take in more already, and everyone's still requesting to study logistics.
And looking at the bigger picture, we have also other sister subsidiaries, like we have a Peninsula Skills, and we sort of put a synergy together, and we ensure that those having the education, they are being professionally trained as well in the skills.
What's the uptake so far for the scholarships, and what's the value of scholarships that's been given out so far by Yayasan?
Last year we gave up 2 million. We gave up 2 million. 1 million itself for Peninsula College ourselves, our own education arm. Another million we give out to JPPKK lah, Jabatan Pendidikan Polytechnic and College Community. Of several polytechnics that is doing logistics course.
So basically, we want our graduates to have gainful employment. Gainful employment, by virtue, what I meant is they are employed in the area they're trained for, and with the right salary. People can claim that they can be employed, they have very high employability, but can be a very low pay. And we are proud to say is that last year, there's a way by the Ministry of Higher Education, we score 100% in terms of employment.
I want us to become an example for any other future industrial park, and this is how it should function. Not only come in and set up your own courses, get the industry to engage with you, and then listen to what their comment, produce the courses that they want. Don't simply produce courses that nobody wants, so at the end your student cannot find a job. So not only the quality is talking about employability, it's also talking about the subject of their study. They actually end up working for the job that they study.
The SHIP campus indeed reconciles theory and practice, preparing students for the job market after having acquiring veritable working experience whilst completing their studies. And with that, we wish all aboard the departing ship fair winds and following seas for a safe and smooth journey ahead.
Your employability, our